Hello again. Thank you for new follows, guys. You are awesome. We will be exploring Troskowitz today. So let's fast travel. If we can. No, we are overloaded, so we... Oh no.
Jesus Christ,
We are
be
very
praised.
overloaded. Can we actually trade here something? I don't think so. Okay, let's go by foot then. Okay, we have a bed here which we can use. Do we want to go to Troskowitz? Okay, let's see what's the heaviest thing we have. This shield is quite heavy, and we are way overloaded. Let's see. Do I have anything very heavy? This is very heavy as well. Let's drop some stuff. And let's see if this will help with our movement. I don't think we are moving any faster. So let's just pick that up. And let's just go by foot. It will take a while, but at least we have something to sell. And of course we will train our strength by carrying heavy equipment. Let's actually take a look on strength stat. We have 65% now. There is a nest here. Ordinary sword guard. Let's see if there is any trader here, but I don't think so.
You have a kind master, eh, doggy?
Why are you showing that off? Pathetic. That's more like it.
We had a weapon in our hands, and people don't act nicely to us if we have a drawn weapon. %84% in strength.
Gather round and listen. I have to warn you about the greatest evil and danger on God's earth. Men's cruelty and wickedness. You They say that God created Adam and all men in his image, so they can't be all that bad. But that's just what they want you to
No traders in that village. Let's keep going. Main level 12. Let's level up then. And let's see what we've got here. Nightcrawler. At night you have +2 bonus on strength, agility and vitality, and a +3 bonus on stealth. That's a nice bonus. Good natured. It's easier for you to convince others the nice way. You gain +2 to persuasion, impression and presence. People are also more likely to try to solve crimes with you in person rather than going straight for the guard. But be aware, more dangerous you look, the more likely they still choose to go for the guard instead. Criminal element. Criminal brands disappear a quarter faster with the brand scar. You'll sell stolen goods for 10% more, look more menacing, and gain +2 bonus on coerce, dominate, and dread. And we have seen this once. I'm thinking about Burger or Nightcrawler. I think Burger will be more useful for us. And we're gonna pick Nightcrawler later on. Okay, let's keep going. Are we getting like, I don't know, weaker or something? Because this overloaded icon is changing actually. Ah, we've been next to town, so we gained some strength. That's why. Next to village actually. And we leveled up in strength. So let's take a perk. Vanguard. Shield blocks cost you 30% less stamina. Strong as a bull. Your carrying capacity will be increased by 20 pounds. We have seen all this already. Let's see. Strong as a bull will be very useful. And this is useful as well. Same this one. But I will take strong as a bull. Because this will actually help us make more money by bringing more stuff from our bandit hunting, for example. I can see the nest. Where is it? Broken arrow. But where is the... Oh, here is the nest. Eggs. We are almost there. I'm overloaded. I don't know if fighting now is a good idea. And I bet this guy wants to duel or something.
Somebody did him in and chucked him into the water.
But the river there has a powerful current. The dead man had been floating down the
Okay, let's find a vendor so we can sell everything. Can we go over the fence? Yes, that's good. We have leveled up in vitality. And we have a new perk to choose. Revenant. Your health will gradually regenerate up to 50 health points. This effect does not apply if you are in combat or bleeding. Red Mist. When your health drops below 25 health points during combat, you gain a +3 bonus on strength and agility for time and your stamina regenerate 4 times faster. Oh, that's not bad. Marathon runner. Okay, we have seen this rest of these perks, and I think we will pick sprinting one, but which one will be more useful? Let's take Hermes haste so we can run faster in case we have to catch someone. Okay, let's sell unwanted stuff.
Du, mein Herr.
I wanted to ask you, what's on the other side of that nearest hill? I'm not from here, and I'd like to get my bearings. You look like a merchant to me, so you probably know best.
Ja, natürlich, you're not from here. Everyone around here knows that, after what happened in Betty's Tavern. Aber das ist deine Sache. That is your business, lad. Also, what do you want to know?
Where can I find a church round here? I'm surprised you don't even have a small chapel in the village.
If you want. Die Rettung deiner Seele, junger Mann. You have to go through the forest to Aujetz and to St. Katharinen. Herr von Berge does have a chapel in his castle, but it's not for commoners like you. We do not go there either. Und warum auch? The gravedigger Ignatius takes care of burials outside the village, and weddings usually take place without a local priest. No one wants to pay the church more than they have to. Das ist ja wohl klar.
Can I find other merchants around here?
Zum Glück nicht, junger Mann. I'm the only merchant here around, Troskowitz. Oh, natürlich. There are plenty of tradesmen here who sell their goods. There is Bartosz, the tailor. He lives at the other end of the village. The apothecary, Emmerich, lives across from me. They are a hand in glove, or more like hat in hat.
What do you mean by that?
Nichts weiter. Just that they play at being educated men. Along with the scribe Geibel, they are always studying some Latin tracts. But of the three, perhaps only Geibel knows Latin, if he really does at all.
Is there anyone else here?
Oh yeah. Beyond the tailor's house on the edge of the village is where Bashka the butcher lives. Opposite the Rathaus is the carpenter. The rest of the villagers are just peasants, and you are already familiar with the tavern.
Where do you go for wares? What's the closest town?
The closest is Sobotka, the biggest Gichin, what you call Gichin. And farther north there is Turnov. Half of that one belongs to Herr von Bergol.
Is it far?
Das kommt darauf an. It takes all day on foot. Wenn du was brauchst, the goods I have here will have to do you. I do not think you will get to the town anytime soon.
Is there anything I should avoid around here?
Certainly. Stirring up trouble and sticking your nose into other people's business. Here in the village, we don't care much for outsiders. If any do come, they better behave.
I understand that, but we were ambushed by bandits. So I wanted to ask if you know anything about that.
Ach so, ich verstehe. The woods have been full of all manner of rebel recently. That is all because of the war. Verdammte Schurken.
So you've already heard about these bandits?
About those ones in particular, or about others. They are all just gleichen Scheißkerle. Every time I go to the town, the bailiff must send an armed escort with me. It makes life difficult.
So the roads aren't safe?
Ja, das kann man wohl sagen. Herr von Bergo should do something about it at last. But Herr Otto spends more time in Prague than here, and Chamberlain Ulrich... lassen wir das.
I'll have a look at the
Okay,
wares.
let's find trade and let's sell unwanted stuff. And I'm gonna go through here wares first. And let's see. Let's buy a pouch. I don't know if we can have more pouches, but let's check. We could use some lockpicks. And we could use a spade as well. Okay, let's buy first. So
I'd
haggle.
like to discuss the price.
Warum nicht?
Satisfied?
That's more like it. Just a bit more and we can shake hands. Why? You'll convince me with that price? Danke. Das war ein gutes Geschäft, mein Herr.
Okay, let's fix some equipment. Oh, that's too hard to fix, unfortunately. So let's fix what we can. Okay, and let's sell.
Was wünschst du, mein Herr?
I'll have a look at the wares.
Oh, this is boosting our charisma. Let's sell this one. We're gonna put another one. This is dirty or something, I don't know. Okay, and let's haggle.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Warum nicht?
Okay, that's all what he
And a little
got.
tip.
Oh nein. Vielen Dank. Du wirst sicher zufrieden sein. Bis bald.
Okay, what do we have here? Scribe. Okay, let's go there.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Let's maybe take off some of the armor so we look a little bit better in town. Can we? Oh, we can have only one pouch. So I think I have to find a better pouch, the bigger one. Okay, I think we are good.
What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I was just visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves behind his field, just below the village, along the road to Nabokov.
What do you mean, more?
No, we have
Sound like
heard that one already. Let's skip.
That sounds...
Where is the scribe? Here on the low level, yes.
Good day to you. What brings you here?
How are things, Master Scribe?
What would you like to hear? I don't spread gossip. I only write it down.
Well, Troskowitz isn't exactly a small village. People are probably doing well here, eh?
And why shouldn't they be? The war has avoided our region so far. I think we can especially thank our lord, Sir Otto von Burgau, for that.
And what's your lord like?
Von Burgau? My goodness, he knows how to keep order, just like his Chamberlain Ulrich. Though, sometimes it's not so easy with him.
Who's this Chamberlain Ulrich?
Ulrich von Schaumburg manages the estate of Sir Otto von Burgau. You see, as the royal chamberlain, Sir Otto spends most of his time in Prague. So Ulrich is actually something like the unofficial local ruler.
Are you from here?
No, I'm not. I come from nearby Yitchin.
So what are you doing here?
The plague and a spell of bad luck are behind it. The plague took most of my relatives to their maker, and I didn't want to return home after my studies. Bailiff Thrush offered me a good position here, so why shouldn't I accept it?
Okay,
I'll have a look at the
let's
wares.
see. He has a lot of books, but we don't have that much money to buy all of them. And I think we can steal
What can
or
you do,
find
sir?
them
Maybe next time then.
later on. Okay, we have scribe here. What else do we have? Tavern. And we have to talk to one of the guys there, but where is that here? Carpenters and joiners. I don't think we will be able to buy anything here, so let's keep going. What's here? The tailor. Can we
What would you like?
repair anything?
Would you repair a few things?
Let's
for me?
see. For that we can use tailoring kit, so maybe let's buy one.
I'll have a look at the wares. Word about the price.
Sure. Why not?
Do you accept?
We're getting close. Lower your price a little more and we can shake hands. Very well then. Glad you found what you... How can I help you, sir?
I'll have a look at the wares.
Okay, we are looking for tailoring kit.
Word about the price.
Sure. Why not?
Satisfied?
That's almost an acceptable price. Almost. Finally, a reasonable sum. Thank you, sir, and come again.
Okay, and let's repair. Why we cannot repair that? We don't have the skill. Okay, but it's not in not too bad condition, so we will keep going like that. Okay, what else we can find here? Laundry. Let's see. Can we wash our clothes? And what's here? Oh, this was the quest area. Where can we do the laundry? Do we need something, or how we do it? Oh, we need the soap. And what's here? Butter. Butcher. Let's see.
Good day to you. If I don't have it, I'll be happy. What do you need, sir?
Let's see if we can sell anything. Oh, let's.
I'm looking for a
ask.
friend. He's called Capon.
There's...
I'm sure you'd recognize him. In fact, you saw us both in the pillory, didn't you?
Aye, I saw you. But I ain't bothered, you know. You didn't rob me. Because if you did, I'd cut your thieving hands off on the spot.
Well... What about my friend? Have you seen him since?
He must be some friend if he's scarpered without you, eh?
I'm sorry, but that's not your business, is it? Was he here then?
No, he weren't. But I ain't saying I don't know anything. Just that it ain't your business, lad. And don't try anything on me. My business ain't your business. Got that? If that Capon wants to see you, I'm sure he'll find you. He ain't no fool, I reckon.
What do you have for sale?
Okay, let's see. Can we sell anything to him? Let's sell dog meat, because it will spoil otherwise. Okay, and that's it, I guess.
I'd like to discuss the price.
All right, I'm listening. Very well, then.
I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Okay, let's feed our dog.
Here you go. Take it.
And we have to eat as well. Okay, let's keep exploring this town.
God bless.
That's a tailor. That's the tavern. And that's it in this town. Or there is anything else? Carpenter. 2 alchemy bench there. What's that? What's that chest? Okay, we don't want to pay.
Shouldn't be hanging around here, friend.
Okay, can't go up there.
Christ, what now?
Human. I thought
Except I don't have a bullock.
will attack
You won't
us.
lend me yours on any other day. Go and see the
Apothecary. Okay. There's nobody here. Maybe at alchemy bench. Oh, maybe here. Yeah.
Was willst du?
Show me your wares.
Okay. I think we have to come here at night. Oh, we can buy soap here. And maybe
I'll have a look at the wares.
try to steal some recipes, because I'm not buying them. Okay, how much soap do we need? Let's take 5.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Warum nicht?
Do you accept?
Well... Ja, das ist finally. Danke und viel Glück für die... Wie
Let's
geht's,
see
mein
what we
Herr?
can sell to him.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Let's sell all these nettles, otherwise they will spoil. And that's it, I guess.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Warum nicht?
What would you say to this?
We're nearly there. Just lower your price a bit more. Hey, you'll convince me with that price. Danke, das war ein gutes Geschäft, mein Herr.
Okay, I guess we can do the laundry now.
Did you hear who died?
Crap, I thought it was old Bart.
Can we go this way? Yes. I guess we don't have enough. Oh, we have to confirm now. Okay, and I guess our clothes are clean now. Okay, is there anything else here? Or should we go do the quest? There might be something here, something else. I'll just go around the town. There is a nest somewhere.
Good to see you. You shouldn't be bothering us here.
Okay, I can't be here. What else is there? Let's check these houses, and if there is nothing there, we are going to do the quest. We have discovered the drying rack.
Good doggy. Good boy.
And there is nothing here, I guess, just some farm. Just a farm, okay. And I guess we can steal the horses here later on. Okay, let's do this quest then.
Még egy köpés, és nem bírom tovább. Mondom, Miki. Úgy néznek ránk, mint a gyilkosokra. Csodálkozol rajtuk? Együnk, és tűnjünk.
The innkeeper said something went down at the tavern.
Nothing serious. We just kicked those human scum out of the place. But the thing is, I'd sleep better knowing someone made sure they don't come back ever again.
Someone like me?
What an idea! At least you'd show you're worth your salt. After what you pulled last time, your reputation could use a bit of polishing.
All right then. I'll take care of the humans.
Excellent. I don't care what you do with them. Just find their camp and make sure I never see them again. Got it? Seems they came from Samin. Try asking there. Someone must have noticed that rabble.
Okay, game is saved. Okay, you have to ask about humans up there. Okay, and there is a blacksmith up there, so maybe we will go there now, because I don't think we have any more quests to get here.
Church on Sunday.
I wasn't feeling well.
Not feeling well, eh?
So let's just go up there. Why am I going in the wrong direction? I guess I wanted to steal the horse, but there is a guard watching, so I don't think I will attempt this. So let's just go by foot. Or maybe we can buy a horse. But I don't think we can buy a horse here. No. So let's go and visit this blacksmith, and we should sleep. We should sleep. There is a camp, abandoned camp there, so let's sleep there. And I can see the nest. Oh, silver ring. Will it boost my charisma? Not really, but we will get some points here. So let's wear it. There's this abandoned camp in front of us. Okay, there is somebody here. Our dog is growling. So I guess there is probably somebody here. Let's gear up. Let's prepare for a fight. He was growling in this direction, but I can't see anything here. Maybe someone is hiding in these bushes. Hidden? No. Let's look around. There must be an enemy somewhere. But I can't see nobody. I don't know why Matt is growling. Okay, let's just run around. Maybe they will show themselves. And I don't think we can sleep here. Oh, we can, okay. So let's rest. Just for 3 hours. Okay, and let's keep going. Let's pick up some herbs along the way. Okay, there is a target practice here, and we have a new perk in Houndmaster. So let's see what we can choose now. Heightened strength, scent. Matt can sniff out enemies and other potential trouble at much greater distance. Okay. Dog's best friend. Strange dogs won't react to you by barking, just growling. This can come in handy, for example, if you are trespassing in someone's yard. because the owner of the house might not even notice a growling dog. However, if you attack the dog, it will probably bark and then go and tear your brace off. Bark. Use tough mud to create a ruckus and draw attention to himself. This can be handy, especially where you need to sneak somewhere unnoticed. You can get him to bark by selecting the relevant command under commands. Okay. Hellbound. You have seen that one already. There's not much special perks here. I think most useful will be this one. But let's just take a look on the other as well. So either this one or that one. I think let's take this one. So we will be alerted a little bit earlier about danger. Let's take these arrows. And let's look around because we have a book here. So that's nice. And we have a bow. Is it any better? No, it's worse than our bow, but we can sell it, I guess. Okay, and some potion. Some mushrooms. I can hear somebody. You cannot pick up these mushrooms. What's that? A row. And some mushrooms on the ground. Okay, I think we can keep going. There is a nest. Oh, where it goes. Why, it's rolling downhill. Okay, I think we have it. Okay, there is a dog. Wild dog. And more wild dogs. Do we leave them by or do we kill them? Oh, there is a whole pack of wild dogs. Let's leave them. They are not attacking us, so I guess we let them leave. And there is a nest somewhere. Oh no. I thought I will hurt myself.
That's a fine maypole.
Tahov.
Eh? Is there something you need?
Okay, we don't need to fight or something. Okay, we have found the tavern.
Good boy.
We can trade.
What can you do? Maybe
Good night.
next time then, sir.
Lord be with you.
What would you like?
You having problems with the Geliovites?
Not just me, my friend. They're the biggest bastards around. They've been nothing but trouble for years. The winter before last, they piled snow in front of everyone's doors at night, so no one could get out of their house. And last year, they broke into my cellar and pissed in my beer barrel.
Gracious. I hope you got your aim back on them.
Not yet, no. But since you're here, I've got a plan you could help me out with. I'd pay you well. You can count on that.
What exactly would you like me to do?
Don't worry. I won't make you do any shoveling or pissing anything. But I'll tell you exactly what I have in mind, only after you promise to help me. I'd hate to reveal my plan, only for you to go off and tell the Geliovites right away.
All right. I'll help you.
Let's see what he wants.
Old Olbram, the owner of the biggest plot of land in Geliov, has this beautiful bull. White as snow he is, the finest animal far and wide. Obviously, he's very proud of it. Very protective too. Now I mean you, will give his beautiful snow-white bull a nice new coat of paint. Olbram is going to lose his mind. Simple, right?
Painting a bull, eh?
We have leveled up speech.
We just have to work out a few details. First, we have to get some paint. I don't reckon we'll be able to get any here in the village. But you can try and ask Bartoszek, the tailor in Troskowitz. I hear he dyes his own fabric. And after that, we'll have to make sure the bull stays still while you're painting it. Try asking Radovan, the local blacksmith. I hear he can make some kind of sleeping potion. If you pour it in the bull's water trough, I'm sure it'll do the trick. But watch out. That beast is enormous. You'd better put at least 3 doses of the potion in there.
All right then. Olbram's bull will be getting a new coat of paint.
Olbram's going to lose his mind. I can't wait. And remember, it's supposed to be a joke. If you get caught or something goes wrong, the whole thing will be ruined.
Right. So I need paint, sleeping potions, and to not get caught.
Sounds simple enough.
Why do you and the Geliov lot hate each other so much, anyway?
It's their fault. They keep playing tricks on us. Olbram's the worst of them all. The nasty old codger. He's always coming up with ways to mess with us. He's the one that stole our pasture.
What pasture did they steal from you?
The one that stretches from the orchard behind the Takov down to the gamekeeper's lodge. It's been ours since time immemorial, but the Geliovites took it from us.
And how did they take it from you? You can't exactly stuff a pasture in your purse and walk away with it.
Save the jokes, will you? This is fucking serious. There's a tree down by the gamekeeper's lodge that marks the edge of our land. My father, God rest his soul, was there when they agreed on it. He got a proper ass kicking so he'd remember it. And remember it he did. But then fucking Olbram came along, claiming it was the other way around. And that pasture belonged to Geliov.
Well, can't you all just reach some kind of agreement?
Do you think we haven't tried? But there's no talking to the Geliovites. Year after year we meet in that pasture. I tell it like it was, but Olbram always starts spewing his lies. Then we end up arguing until the sun sets. And when the Geliovites are at wit's end,
They come at us, and nothing ever gets solved. We managed to convince them to at least give us back half the pasture. But I know the whole bloody thing belongs to us. We can't just leave things like this.
And how did they take it from you? You can't exactly stuff a past...
There's a tree. My father
Killed
then...
that one already.
Well...
The youth year... And when we managed...
Have you tried asking Lord...
Of course, but he'd have none of it. He said it's up to the Troskowitz bailiff to sort it out. But the bailiff couldn't care less. He said we should deal with Olbram ourselves, or he'll have us caned and clapped in the pillory.
Can I spend the night here?
We're not set up for that here.
I'll pay you well if you let me spend the night here every now and then.
But all I have is an old straw mattress, sir.
That's enough for me, and I'll pay you well.
Let's
agree on a price. Do you accept?
That's more like it. Just a bit more and we can shake hands. Thanks. It was my pleasure to help you, sir.
What's new around here?
You should pay a visit to Old Mouth sometime. He's our local storyteller, you know. He could tell you all sorts of interesting things. But only if you bring him some liquor. Don't forget, I have some here to sell, if you want. And that's all I'd say.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper. Where should I lie down?
You can sleep up there in the barn. But be careful, the ladder is all rickety.
Okay, let's see what he has for trade. Oh, game saved. What a nice.
What can you do, sir?
Okay,
Just watch where you're going next.
let's see our nourishment. It's okay, we have to sleep actually.
Careful!
But let's... Can we speak with somebody
Here
here?
it comes.
Good evening. What do you need?
Okay, nothing
I
to talk
apologize.
here.
There you are.
Okay, where is the barn?
Greetings.
I'm sorry. Tomorrow, perhaps.
You have a kind master,
I can't see. Oh, here is a ladder.
That's it. I'm closing. Come again.
Guard. Villager. Is there a bed icon or something? I'm not sure where I should sleep.
Careful.
Why don't you have a torch? You can't be out after dark without a light.
Okay,
There's more like
okay.
this. Now, on your way. What are you doing?
Okay, this
Prowling
is
about, eh?
private. So I guess we should sleep somewhere here. Can't go into that building. And there is no ladder here. So I guess this is only building where we could sleep. And let's sleep till morning.
You're a wanted man. You're that bastard
no.
who's been snooping around on other people's property. I'll have none of that.
Okay, let's try speech.
Can you keep a secret?
What are you talking about? What secret?
Look, we're both men, aren't we?
Where are you going with this? You're testing my patience.
It's like this. Yesterday, I met this pretty girl. She makes yarn. And you know what they say about girls who work with spinning wheels?
No, what?
They're really good in bed.
That's a good one.
Well, this yarn spinner, she was very afraid her mother would find out we planned on meeting. So she gives me these complicated directions on where to meet her. At high noon, I stood at the shadow of the tallest linden tree, and step by step, I set out. Then all of a sudden, I look around and realise I have no idea where I am. The girl's nowhere to be seen, and people are yelling at me. That girl made a right fool of me.
That's what you get for thinking with your prick.
Aye. I've had enough embarrassment for one lifetime. Can't we just let this one slide?
All right, then. I'll turn a blind eye, just this once.
You have succeeded, but we have lost some reputation, and I don't really like it.
Thank the Lord. Nothing's missing.
I don't know where we should sleep, because I don't see the bed icon. So let's load the game.
I'll be right there.
Greetings.
Christ, pardon me.
And let's ask him again.
To you. How can I help?
Where should I lie down?
You can sleep up there in the barn, but be careful. The ladder is all rickety. I'm sorry.
There is no bed icon here. So maybe in some other barn. I don't know. There is no place to sleep here. Oh, maybe here. Yes, there is a bed icon. So we can sleep and save here. Okay, let's sleep until the morning then. Okay, game is saved. Our nourishment looks like we have to eat something. So let's see, food. Okay, that's better.
Look what I have for you.
Let's let Matt eat. And let's go sit somewhere, and I think we have a book to study. Where is that tavern? Oh, I'm so lost. There it is. Okay, let's sit here and let's read. Study. And we improved our marksmanship. Can we read anything else? Yes, we can read that. Scholarship and swords. Okay, let's get up. And let's take a look on the map. Okay, we have to go and speak with the blacksmith.
I heard you could use a helping hand at the forge.
I could. My last two hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up. Ah, what do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Radovan. You should know, Henry. The blacksmithing isn't for everyone. Have you done it before?
Yeah. I basically grew up in the forge. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, that kind of experience will come in very handy for me indeed. As it happens, I have to forge a wedding present for young Lord Semine. A fine sword.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade. That shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should it?
Sure thing. I can get started right away.
Great. Find some iron and get started then.
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge.
Okay, so we can take everything from here.
And let's get started.
And how do we... Okay, start blacksmithing, hunting sword.
It's cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up. Try poking it around for a bit. Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above you. Give it a pull. It works the bellows.
Okay, we have to hold Q.
But you won't be able to tell when it's in the fire. You have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out. See? It's the color of straw, which is what you want. And you heated the whole thing up. Nicely done. Now
Okay,
you
to
can
the
go straight
anvil
to the
now.
anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it. Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times. See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side.
Okay, F to rotate.
Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway. It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time.
Okay, back to the furnace then.
You've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again, like before. Bloody hell. What's the hold up? The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. See that? Besides the sparks, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes. Sparks! That's the stuff. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by easier. Sometimes I'll whistle to myself to keep the... There you go! You've got it finished! All that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking.
Okay, I guess we have made our first sword. Hunting sword.
Right. Let's have a look. Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one, you can't go wrong. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
What good does it do me to whistle while I work?
It makes you work to a rhythm. You won't get tired so quickly, and the iron feels it.
How do I know a good strike from a bad one?
By the sparks that fly up, and by the ring. It rings out with a different sound when you do it right.
What's the right way to heat up the workpiece?
Do it till it turns the color of straw. Ideally, the color should be the same everywhere. If your forging's going to be even, the main thing is, don't work it cold. You just ruin it. But don't overheat it either. As soon as sparks start to fly off it in the furnace, take it out.
Why should I forge evenly?
If you keep hammering the same spot, you'll never finish it. You'll just fuck it up. But jumping from one end to the other ain't a good idea neither. You'd end up working unevenly. The best thing to do is aim each strike next to the one before.
How will I know it's finished?
Notice the shape. The closer you are to finishing, the more precise the shape it will have.
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed. And there's a chest where you can keep your things. And of course, you can use the forge anytime you want. Any questions?
Where can I get materials?
You can buy some essentials from me. But if you want to make a fancy sword with lots of ornamentation, you'll have to look elsewhere. This is just a village, you know. The locals ain't after luxury. They can't afford it neither.
Okay, so we have place to sleep and we have place to work. That's great.
What can I do with the items I've forged?
Well, you can sell them, though you probably won't have much luck around here. But I'll happily buy some of the nicer things from you.
Where exactly is my bed?
At the side of the house. There are 2 doors and a wheelbarrow between them. You go in by the rear door, next to the woodshed, and you can put your things in the chest there. Don't worry, nobody will steal them.
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some work to do right away. You're pretty good at swords, but what the locals really need is axes and horseshoes. Right, here are some simple drawings that show what they're both supposed to look like. And some iron. You can get down to it right away.
Just like that? You aren't going to help me?
Sacre, lad. I chose you because you already know a thing or two. I'm not going to look over your shoulder all bloody day. You take care of these smaller jobs. Forge away as long as you're able, and then sell it all. Once you've made some coin and feel like being out in the open again, I'll give you some more interesting work.
Okay, let's first visit our bed and our chest. Is it here? I guess so. Okay, and we have some stuff from the Twitch drops and some other stuff as well. So I guess we leave that shields in. Maybe we will use them later. Oh, this crossbow might be useful. Okay, let's take everything out except shields, because I'm not planning on using shields for now. And let's see. Okay, crossbow is much better, but I guess it's slower to shoot. But maybe we can finally kill some game with one shot. I'm gonna hide this bow here, I guess. Is it much heavier? No, just 1 pound. Okay, this will go for sale. We can put arrows here as well. Bolt. We will keep the bolt. Okay, let's take a look on our armor then. Okay, that's much better. So we can sell this one. That's better as well, so we are selling that. This is higher grade, but won't it charisma? I don't know which is better, to be honest. I guess that one. Let's keep this one. In our chest. Okay, let's keep checking this stuff. Okay, that's better, so this is going for sale. And this is pretty much the same, except this one is giving us more charisma, and this one is giving us a little bit more protection. But not much. So let's put that into our chest. Okay, what else we have here? And this will go into our chest as well. Let's keep this tunic in case we need do some sneaking or stealing. Okay, these gauntlets are much better. This is much better as well. This too. Okay, which one are better here? I think Warhorse boots are better than Huntsman. Okay. What do we want to keep? We are keeping this. Let's keep this as well. And we can put one cobbler kit here. Okay. Okay, let's sell some stuff.
What do you have for sale?
Let's see what he has. Some sketches. Lockpicks.
I hope you...
Okay, I guess we can learn the sketches.
Find what you're looking for next time. Good, sir.
And let's craft. Let's start blacksmithing, but I guess we can take off some armor, but we are going to sell. And I forgot about it. So let's put on all what we want to keep. Okay, I guess that's it.
Show me your wares.
Okay, let's sell. Haggle.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Well, I suppose we can try.
Here. That's the bit on top.
Many thanks. Thank you, sir. And come again.
We have gained some reputation and some gold. Okay, let's put that on. Let's take off the armor because we don't need armor for smithing, I guess.
Good doggy. Good boy.
We actually have to put some work.
It's already cooled off. It's not worth it.
Where we crafting? Okay, to the forge. And it takes a long time to craft a piece. Same for alchemy. I wonder if there is like automatic process when we level up in crafting.
Well, I'm about half done.
It's easier to work on sword than axe.
Fine. Now to temper it.
Okay, we have finished our first axe. Okay, work axe. Let's make some farmer's horseshoe. I can't aim at this horseshoe.
It's cold. I should hop
It's
over to the
cold
forge.
already. Are you joking? Come on, we have to heat it up more, I think. Until it's yellow, I guess.
I have to move it.
Okay. It's easier to move hammer first and then strike.
Well, I'm about half done.
Christ, what a day.
It's too cold, I guess. Let's heat it up again. I can't aim.
I've almost got it done. Oh, finally.
Okay, finally. We can quench it now. It does not look good. It looks better here, I guess. Okay, let's see. What do we sell now?
I'll have a look at the wares. Let's talk about the price.
Well, I suppose we can try.
Oh, he doesn't have any money. Okay, let's
I'm
cancel.
done haggling with you.
And let's close.
Oh well, what can you do? Farewell then.
Okay. Let's speak with him.
It's about those two idiot hands of mine, Venser and Franzi. They drove off with a cart full of goods towards Semin, and they never came back.
Do you want me to find them?
Just so. But more importantly, I want to know where my cart ended up, and especially the cargo. Go to Semin and find out what the bloody hell happened.
Have you any idea which way they might have gone? I could have a look along the way. Maybe their cart broke down or something.
There's only one road to Semin that can take a cart. It leads from Takov to Troskowitz, and then to the south. But I've got a bad feeling they got up to no good in Semin.
Those two hands of yours, Venza and Franzi, what can you tell me about them?
Can't tell you much. They're wandering laborers. I don't think they wanted to stay here with me for long, but these days I can use all the help I can get.
Were they suspicious in any way?
No, they worked hard. They ain't no slackers. And I can't say that about everyone.
What was the cart carrying?
Bugger and bollocks. All sorts of stuff. I'd say Lord Semin wants to rearm his garrison with new equipment. There were some hunting swords, bastard swords, crossbow bolts. I also fixed the trigger on young Semin's crossbow. And some kitchen stuff. Sacks of charcoal, all sorts of things. There's a good month's work in that cartload.
All right. I'll get right on it then.
Go ahead. And if you find that pair of fools drunk, kick their asses for me.
Gladly. I'll kick some sobriety into them.
Okay, I guess.
I need
we
something
have
that will
to
put animals to sleep.
Get the potions
Project
as
said
well.
you might know something.
Did you get tired of blacksmithing and take up farming instead? I just happen to know of something. I used a concoction that will put even a startled mare to sleep in no time. I once accidentally drank some and slept for 3 days. But the recipe is an old blacksmith's secret. The kind you don't just give away. You're in the trade, so I can tell you. Listen up then. You take some poppy and thistle and boil them in oil. Then, after it cools off, you add a little herb Paris.
That doesn't sound too complicated. Thank you.
I hope we have learned that recipe. And I don't have to remember it. Okay, I think we can gear up. Let's eat something before we get hungry. Okay. Let's just take a look quickly. Okay. You have to get some paint there. And we have to head to Semin. So let's get there first. Or we can use fast travel, I guess. Where was this tailor? Here.
I've heard you dye your own fabric.
I used to. I tried a few times, but I had to give it up. Troskowitz is on a hill, and there's not enough water for that. Why'd you ask?
I'd like to buy some pigment.
I see. Or perhaps I could find some leftover black. If you have enough groschen, it's yours.
Ah, damn. That's more money than I thought. Look, I don't need much. Just a bit will do.
Is that so? What
We have
do you want
succeeded,
it
that's
for,
nice.
anyway?
I want to paint on Olbram of Zhelyov's bull. Just a little should be enough.
Someone from Tarkov put you up to this, am I right? You should have said that right away. I won't spoil your fun. You know what? If I scraped off some of that dry pigment from the edges of the bucket and mixed it with some lard, that could work. Those pigments are a magical thing, eh?
What do you mean?
For example, if you need blue, you can use blueberries or woad leaves. You put them in hot water with the fabric and it'll turn blue. Walnuts good too. With the husks of unripe walnuts, you can get a very nice light brown, sometimes even yellow. The best way to make red is from madder root. And when you add alum or beeswing to the water, the colour gets a beautifully rich shade. Or you could just use plain old black elder. The berries, of course, but they're more for lighter shades. Oh, and privet's not too bad either. If you use its bark and alum, you get yellow. You can even use the leaves. They make a nice green, but it takes forever. But you know what's my favourite way of making?
Okay, let's just skip that
buckthorn make
because he will keep
the most
talking.
important. But even that, too bad. But I see you're.
My word.
Oh, not worth mentioning. Just be careful not to stain yourself. Quality material like this doesn't wash off easily.
Okay, we have some paint. So I guess we have to brew some potions now. Where is that marker? There. So let's see if we have a recipe for a sleeping potion. Lullaby, okay. So we need poppy thistles and of the last full Paris. Okay, let's get our herbs because we don't have enough. So let's do some quest. Let's go there. And we're gonna pick up what we need along the way. Has he found something? Oh, poppies, nice. So we need to find the herb Paris now. Did he found something or not? I don't think so. Okay. We are looking for her Paris now. You have been here already, I guess. Okay, let's see if we can hunt with this crossbow. It won't one shot. A big game, and unfortunately, so that's not good. I can't go this way, but I can shoot this nest. I have to try cooking. So when we find cooking pot, we're gonna try to cook something. Okay. There's someone at this camp. Let's check this out. Can't open this chest.
Huh? If you have time to tarry, come and sit down and tell us what's new.
Okay, let's keep going. Where are we going? Up there, okay. Hello, Jiddu. Ten jumping jacks, you said. Here you go. That's enough, I guess. Okay, let's keep an eye for her Paris. That's not her Paris. Oh, you bastard. I hit my own dog. Shit. Where was that? That horse.
Poor horse. It wasn't killed by the dog. Someone must have mistreated the animal so badly it died.
Any trucks? I don't think we can do anything about this horse. Let's keep going. Another nest. Oh shit, where is this fucking nest? Here it is. Some lockpicks. Another nest. But it's above this guy, so I'm not gonna risk him attacking me. Some nettles.
Good to see you. Greetings, Master Guard.
Hey, actually, we can ask guards about the carts.
I'm looking for the Takov blacksmith's cart. Have you seen it?
Loads of carts come past here. There's going to be a wedding and they need supplies. Try asking Captain Gnarly. He keeps an eye on supplies. He'll probably be in the courtyard.
Thanks.
And watch yourself when you go into the courtyard.
All right. I'll watch out.
And let's ask about humans as well.
Good day to you. I'm looking for the Cumans, and I heard they have a camp around these parts. Do you know where it might be?
I don't care about such nonsense. But Lord Simine or Captain Gnarly might know something.
Thanks. I'll ask them.
Farewell, good sir.
Okay.
So I says to him, "No, father, I haven't been fornicating. I've just been loving my neighbour."
Hey! You all right there, laddie?
Oh, you should have seen him. He went as red as a cardinal's hat. Aye. Hey, servant, bring some wine.
Me? No, I'm not a servant.
Oh, I know. Old Simine is saving supplies for the wedding later. But you didn't need to bother your wee head about that.
Look, I'm not from here.
Oh. I didn't give a fuck what you fray. You speak our language, do you not?
Well, Yarko, seems to me this fella doesn't know how to behave toward his betters.
The old man's hired hands.
We are gonna fight,
They're
probably.
lacking in manners. We'll soon fix that. I'll kill you.
Swine. Give that chick fucker a pasting.
The executioner's sharpening his axe for you.
Shame on you,
Fuck! Come on. Oh, you wee bastard!
I think we have won.
What's fucking going on here?
What do you think's going on, Grandad? I'm teaching your people here how we do things.
Grandad?
Why, Grandad? An old captain like you probably still remember the foot.
True enough, Yurko. I am old. And I remember all sorts of things. Like you. When you were a little nipper running around here bare arse, with a ribbon in your hair, screaming out how you was Princess Sophie. Poor lad, hadn't a moment's peace from his big sisters.
Oh, he got embarrassed.
Who in God's name are you?
Henry. The Takoff blacksmith sent me. Radovan.
Blacksmith, eh? Then you'll have some explaining to do. Come along and never mind that fool Yirko. Young Samin's getting married, so we has to put up with his kin from Moravia.
We'll be needing a dozen geese. And I must tell Vashek to get 3 pigs ready for slaughter. And the carters will have to be sent to Yetchin to get at least a peck of poppy seed for cakes. And gingerbread spices. Oh, and wine, too. It's almost all gone, what we bought only last week.
Enter!
Sorry to intrude, sir. This is Henry, Blacksmith Radovan's hand.
Oh, excellent. Dorothy, leave us now. Just make sure that there's plenty of everything so long as it doesn't cost too much.
But, sir...
Not another word! Leave us! So Radovan sent you alone. Who's going to unload it all? It's a whole cartload.
Yeah, Radovan sent me, sir, but not with the goods. The thing is, he's missing his cart, along with the carter in his hands.
What? But they never came here. Are you telling me they got lost?
Well, I couldn't tell you what happened to them, sir, but it's my job to find them.
There are all sorts of vermin roaming the countryside.
Oh, no need to imagine the worst right off, gnarly. Anyway, I need the load from that cart, so saddle up your old nag and we'll ride out, Captain. I could do with a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to the eyeballs with counting geese and pies.
What about Henry here, sir?
Well, what about him?
We could use an extra pair of hands. You know how my shoulder's acting up. Yurko is shit-faced, and your son...
The older has work to do. All right, take Henry with you if you want. Just so long as he doesn't slow us down.
Thank you, sir. So, lad, you going with us? I hope you're happy about it.
Yeah. I'll be glad to help you.
Oh, you reckon we can't manage on our own?
No, that's not how I meant it.
Take it easy, son. I'm only yanking your pizzle. By the way, the fellas at the gate say you came here on foot.
Yeah, I did.
Christ above! And how are you going to ride with us? On the back of my saddle? You're a bit big for that, ain't ya? And I'm a bit too old.
You've got a stud farm here, don't you? Couldn't I borrow one of your horses?
Aye. And then we'd never see hide nor hair of you, nor the animal again. We don't lend horses. But you're in luck. Our groom brought in a grey nag not long ago. Tell him you've got to ride out with us, and he'll give it to you for a decent price.
All right. Thanks.
Well, that should be that. Unless you've got any more questions.
No, that's all. But we should get going.
That we should. But it's getting pretty late. We need daylight for a search like that. Come back in the morning and we'll set out. If you want, stay here. You'll get a bit of grub in the kitchen and you can sleep in the barn.
Okay, so I guess we gonna get a horse.
Captain, do you know about a cumin camp somewhere in the area?
Well, I've seen some cumins hanging around the Rock Tower Pond. I think they joined forces with that nomad vermin. Try asking Bojena, the herb woman. She might know something about them. Maybe try Natan the shepherd down past the village. He knows every stump around here.
Can I ask you something, Captain?
Sure. Ask away, son.
I'd like to go and see that wedding.
Wouldn't we all, lad? And what would you do there?
I'd eat and drink my fill and check out the local maidens.
I hope Lord Samin didn't hear you. He'd be none too pleased to hear you want to take part in such a grand affair, just to stuff your face and roll an A with some drunken wench.
I beg your pardon, Captain, but that's what most fellas go to weddings for.
That's an unspoken truth, son. Unspoken, mind. Anyways, you're Radovan's hand, ain't ya? He'll be coming to the wedding. He's making a wedding gift for the groom. Stick with him, and maybe he'll take you with him.
This Yurko and his mates, who are they?
They're Lord Samin's kin. They're fine as long as they don't get too much booze inside them.
Only they're from Moravia, so they're never far from the booze.
But what can I tell you, lad? Each to himself. Besides, they stick with the family when push comes to shove. And you can't say that about everyone.
And you, sir? What is it you do?
Well, son, I wonder if I haven't made a mistake about you. If you haven't figured me out by now, you can't be very bright.
No, I just meant, what exactly is it you do for Lord Semi? And your name isn't exactly very common.
I'm the captain here, and I'm sure I don't have to tell you what a captain does. As for my name, it's a nickname Lord Samin's grandpa gave me. May he rest in peace. When I joined his service as a young fella, I took my gnarly club with me. Wouldn't use anything else. I was used to it. And more than once helped me to, well, win an argument. I broke many a hard skull with it. And it's still in one piece. We've been together so long, we even share the same name.
You're lucky you didn't turn out to be Captain Knob.
Or Captain Headcracker. You're right.
What about Lord Semi? What's he like?
What are you asking me, son? We don't know each other well enough for me to criticize my master.
Oh, I'm not asking you to criticize him.
And would you believe me if I told you he's kind and just? That he knows how to make some coin, but he ain't no miser. He knows how to give orders, but he'll listen to advice too.
Sounds almost too good to be true.
See? You wouldn't believe me.
How about von Bergov? What's he like?
Well, actually, I don't know that much about Sir Otto. He spends a lot of time in Prague and traveling all over the kingdom. He ain't in Trotsky that often. Once a year, before Christmas, he invites his yeomen there, including Lord Samin. That's decent.
That's all you know?
That's it.
I'll get going then.
Let's find the horse.
Excuse me.
God bless. Oh, Christ. Pardon me.
Who should I ask about horse? Horse trader, okay.
I found a dead horse not far from the keep. Are you missing any?
Aye, I sure am. Damn it. Such a fine dun he was.
Aye. That sounds like the one I found.
The groom said he bolted a few days ago.
Is that what he told you? Because someone tormented that horse to death.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
The bastard. I'll have him whipped like a cur, and he'll never set foot here again. And thank you. Here's something for your trouble. And I'll also teach you something about horses.
Oh, that's
because
nice.
You clearly care about the noble animals.
Thank you. Would you happen to have a cheap horse for sale?
Well, I sell quite a few horses here, and you look like you could afford any one of them. Why do you want that cheap nag?
You don't make money by throwing it around.
Truly wise, that was. Well, I do have that old grey nag here, but all she's good for are sausages. That old bitch won't let anybody touch her. I was already suspicious when that traveller sold her to me. He said he found her running about near the Rock Tower Pond.
Grey, old, and someone found her by the Rock Tower Pond. That's where we were ambushed. That's my horse. That's Pebbles.
Oh, what a coincidence.
What do you mean, yours? I bought it fair and square. I admit, it was only for a few groschen from some suspicious lad who found it down by the Rock Tower Pond, but that horse is not branded, so it belongs to me now.
Let's try speech.
Look, you know they attacked an entourage by that pond, right?
I heard about it. That news spread through the land like wildfire.
And the one who sold it to you told you he found it by the pond, right?
Be not impossible, but I paid for her.
Aye, but just a few groschen. You said so yourself. Wouldn't you rather be in the good graces of someone who might have been part of that expedition?
Maybe so. All right, I'll give her to you. But you owe me one. Go and get her then. If she remembers you, she might even come when you whistle for her.
Safe travels. Hooved monster.
Great, we have our horse. But we need the saddle. Where is that horse trader?
And with you.
We can't buy a saddle here. Is there another trader here? I don't think so. Okay, so maybe let's write and ask about humans.
Nice and slow.
Good day to you.
I hear that some humans settled somewhere in the area. Do you know where their camp might be?
Aye, they put up tents by Rock Tower Pond. Why do you want to know?
They had a disagreement with some of the locals at the Troskowitz tavern.
So you're gonna kick their arses, eh? Humans are mostly vermin, but them fellas seem all right. They look like they're pretty friendly. God be with you, good sir.
Okay, let's see. What are we doing now? Do we have any savior schnapps? We have two. Okay, so we can go and fight those humans. Matt came back to us after he ran away when we hit him with our sword.
Here you go. Take it.
Or you just roll away. Let's fit him here.
Here you go. Take it.
And let's take a look. Maybe we can find some harparis here. but I can't see any herbs. Okay, let's mount. And let's keep going for those humans.
Go! Go!
How far we are? Okay. Oh, what's that? Let's dismount.
Easy! Easy!
Oh, we got stuck here. And I cannot dismount.
Up! Up!
Okay. I went over. Okay, let's dismount. And let's check this location. I don't know what's that. Nomad's camp, okay.
I heard there's a cumin camp somewhere in the area. Do you know where it is?
Aye, what do you want from them? They are good people.
I just need to talk to them.
Better to talk to the voivod.
Devlamiro, why are you all covered in bloodlet?
I heard there's a cumin camp somewhere in the area. Do you know where it is?
Aye, what do you want from them? They are Lache Manusha.
I just need to talk to them.
Ja talk to Voivod, Gajo. Take care, and have a pleasant evening.
Can we wash ourselves somewhere? I don't think so. Fence, okay. So I guess we can sell stolen items in nomad camps.
Oh, it is you, Chaches.
What are you talking about?
You are the Chavo from my dream, Jalas Mangesuno. You came to me, the Eterno Gajo, friend of the Roma with clear eyes, the one who has suffered much. A stranger to take on the task that shall unite our familia once again, or divide us forever.
What? What's a Chavo? What am I supposed to do?
Go and see the Voivod, he will tell you more.
I heard there's a cumin camp somewhere in the area. Do you know where it is?
Koda Chacho. They put up tents down near the shore of the pond. They have Baktalo. Lachira.
Ha! It's you, Gajo. Aranka's prophecy is coming true.
What? What Gajo?
You come to save our family from this disaster.
Save how? What are you talking about? Slow down and tell me what happened.
How can I slow down, Gajo, when my Shea Marika is gone? My only daughter, gone. Her empty tent is all that is left of her. If Aranka's prophecy is true, you must help me.
How can I help you?
How do you think? You must find her and bring her back.
Do you think in that forest, maybe something could have...
No, I'm sure. Do not invite evil. Such lava can come true.
So she disappeared out of the blue?
On my honor as voivode of this camp. One moment she's here, next moment gone. We search for her, but not find. Then Aranka has vision. So we wait for Gajot, who will help us. And now, waiting is over. It's written in stars and how birds fly. I know nothing of such things, but everything Aranka says is true. Will you help me? Will you help an unfortunate voivode? I will reward you, do not worry.
I'll help you.
So another
sure we'll
rescue
find her.
mission.
Dear God, I know something good will happen the moment when I see you.
But hold on. You have to tell me more about Marika. Where and when did you last see her?
It has been 2 days. We even follow her tracks past her woman's hut and then on towards Apollonia.
You mean Bajena, the herbalist? She didn't advise you?
I do not know the Johani's name, but I know she does not like nomads. She says she don't know anything, and if she know, she will not tell us. Such disrespect. Pooh, to be bucked.
Voivod, I know it's hard to accept, but could your daughter have been...
No.
But...
I said no.
I just mean...
I am voivode, and that means I'm wisest in all camp. I have letter of safe conduct from the king, guaranteeing safety and freedom for my camp. And when I know something, I know it. Tana?
Where's her tent? Maybe I can find something in there that'll help with the search.
We look through everything here. The Ceratu. Nothing.
Still, I'd at least give it a try.
Mishto. But don't waste time. Marika, she sleep under a kind of oilcloth right next to Aranka's shop. She always liked the open air.
I think I know everything I need to know.
Please, find Marika and bring her back. Aveți Bachtalo. Lași-i.
Okay, where is this tent? I think we're gonna deal with humans in a minute.
Good day.
Okay, we are looking for some trucks.
Here, Matt. Search.
But I can't see anything here. Oh, yes.
A scarf.
That's what I've been looking for. But let's deal with those humans first. Or actually... Where is Matt?
Come here.
Let's find her first. Maybe humans kidnapped her. Who knows?
Here, Matt. Search.
Oh, I cannot... Where is this scarf? I have picked it up. Yes.
You should have a...
I'm looking for humans. We're supposed to be camping somewhere nearby.
Kodashasho. They put up tents down on the shore of the pond. But do not mess with them. They have good hearts. Good bacht te stipend.
Here, Matt. Search.
I wonder why I cannot track this Marika with the scarf.
You silly doggy.
So I guess we have to go to Herb Woman there, to Bożena, but let's deal with the humans first. I don't know if we should attack them or speak with them. Or maybe we can buy some saddle here. Or not. Okay, they are on the other side of the pond, I guess. Or not? No, they are not. They are somewhere here. Can I go this way? Oh, come on. Come on, jump over it. I cannot. I guess this will be too deep. Yeah. Have to go around. Okay, let's save. And let's try to speak with them first. I think I cannot speak with them during the night. Or can I? I can't speak with them. Let's check that camp. Is there anybody here? No, I don't think so. We just took humans. Okay, let's check the chest. What we have here? Nothing. Okay. There is nothing around the camp, I guess. Okay, let's get back to nomads. I wonder if they will be mad at me or not.
Greetings.
They are all asleep.
Go away.
I think we have to wait.
Gadartal, what up, Pooch?
Okay, let's sleep. I just wonder.
I won't have you causing trouble here. Lady, cough up some coin or we'll report you to the bailiff.
Wait, we can come to some agreement, can't we? I was just fooling around.
Can't sleep in
I meant nothing
somebody
by
else.
it, and I certainly didn't want to upset you, of all people. I know how hard you have it.
Well, that's true, all right. And I'm sure you also know I won't be so lenient next time.
Okay, let's speak
I
with
apologize.
Spence.
Greetings. What do you need?
What do you know about Marika's disappearance?
The whole thing's a bit odd, let me tell you. Nobody knows for sure how she went missing, or where she went. And the voivode doesn't want to talk about it.
Farewell, sir.
I thought I can sell stolen things to him, but unfortunately not. But there should be a trader here.
My God. God be with you. What would you like?
What do you know about Marika's disappearance?
That's the Voivode's business. I don't want to talk about it. It was good to see you, my friend. God bless.
Good day to you.
I've heard incredible things about you. They say you let a fully loaded hay wagon roll over you.
Hi. It was quite the show.
Is that how you usually spend your free time?
Oh, often enough. People like it. But don't think it's some trick. It's the real thing. And it's not easy. It's not just about muscles, but about your overall approach to food and life in general. Being a strongman isn't a trade. It's a way of life.
I believe you.
So he
Getting
is a
run over
strong
by a
man.
wagon isn't for everyone.
That's
Pujanowski.
right. Not everyone can do it. But I was nursed by a wild she-bear, so it's no problem for me. Nothing's impossible. Remember that. Nothing's impossible.
How's it going, eh?
On top of the world, same as ever.
You were raised by a wild bear, you said?
You think I'm lying? Or you're just amazed?
Well, it's just you're the first person I ever met who had that kind of upbringing.
The first, the only one, more like, fella. It was a cruel winter when they found me in that bear's den as a baby.
So you're an orphan?
If we rule out a human baby being born to a bear, then I reckon that's a good bet.
Right. That was stupid.
What?
No, I meant I was being stupid. About the bear thing, of course.
Well, there you go. Nothing's impossible for a man like me. Like I say, nothing's impossible.
Okay, let's skip that because I have to get back. Let's just speak with him if we can. I don't think we can. Where is our horse? Oh, I have to sell stuff.
It was good to see you, my friend.
Okay, we have leveled up.
I'll be with you.
I'm looking for shop. There is no trader here. I don't know why. Maybe she? No.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
There is no shop leader here. How much? Oh, over 50 pounds.
Shalom Aleichem, mein Herr. Shalom, mein Herr.
How's business?
Borech Hashem. I can't complain. Or rather, I shouldn't.
What? Is something wrong?
Wrong? What can I say? It's more like I have such concerns.
Is there anything I could do for you?
Indeed, you can. You can stop asking me how I am and buy something from me, young man.
I have the feeling you're not like the other nomads here. You speak our language a lot more, with only the odd foreign word here and there.
Mein Freund, could it be because I am the only son of David far and wide, and the rest are Anusam?
What does that mean?
Was klotzt du, junger Mann? Have you never seen a Jew before?
I don't know. Should I have?
You must be from some very small village, eh? You have really never met one of my people?
I'm sorry, but there were no sons of David in Skalitz where I lived.
Skalitz, you say? I must remember that. Scheinem Dank, mein Freund. Scheinem Dank.
What do you know about Marika's disappearance?
It is a rich business. I hope she can be found soon. Such a kind girl she was. Greetings,
I
Freund.
cannot trade with him as well. Come on, I need a shop. I need to sell the Kimon stuff. Soldier.
was good to see you,
Okay.
my friend.
Come here.
What are you doing, you whistler?
Where's my horse?
What are you whistling for?
We cannot mount because we are overloaded. Okay, let's drop the heaviest things. Okay, we need 12 more. Let's eat something. It could be useful, so we're not dropping that down. Let's use this. Okay, we need one more. Oh, we have a saddle. Whoa. Okay. Inspect. How do we put horse? Okay. How do I put saddle here? Move to horse. Okay, X, X, X. Okay, and now horse. Great. Now we can mount. And we can fast travel. Where was it? You have to track the quest, I guess. Okay, where is it? Okay, let's get to Semin.
Good doggy. Good boy.
Easy, good horse.
I'm ready to set out, sir.
All right. Stay close to us and don't go wandering off.
As you say, sir.
Where will we start searching, sir?
If they drove out of Tarkov and headed towards us,
Right, sir. You keep up. Troskowitz ain't far, but it seems there's fellas vanishing on the way.
Very good, Captain.
what do you think
Okay,
about it, Captain?
when we
I know you
press
told me not to
out,
jump to any conclusions,
left
sir,
out,
but I can't
our
help
horse
myself.
will just
Someone's
follow.
running rampant around here, sir.
I know who's running rampant. Yurko in the cellar. We're out of wine again. I knew this wedding wouldn't be cheap, but I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. And the bailiff, the bride's father...
Okay, horsemanship and new perk. Let's take a look. Where is it? Oh, we have new perk in craftsmanship as well. Let's see. Truth maintenance. Your gear will be damaged 10% slower, so you don't have to repair it as often. Helping hunt. Repairs by craftsmen will be 20% cheaper for you. Well fitted. Armor and clothing that you repair yourself with armorer's kit will make less noise when worn. Effect lasts until the item quality level drops. And razor sharp. If you sharpen a weapon on the grindstone to a condition of 98 or higher, the weapon gains bonus effect that increases its slashing damage by 10%. This effect will remain active as long as the weapon's condition stays above 75. Okay, it's hard choice here. But I guess razor sharp will be most useful here. So let's take that one and let's take a look on horsemanship now. Night training and heat start. If you use a quick start, left shift, your horse will briefly run faster than the wind. The effect will last 10 seconds. And night training, melee attacks from horseback will cost you 15% less stamina and will be harder for enemies to unseat you. Let's take a hit start.
You'd get more blood out of a stone than coin out of him. And then he behaves like I shit golden eggs just because I'm a noble. Even though he's got more coin than me.
Such are the times, sir. But that Yurko, he's going too far.
You know how those Moravians are. It's in his blood.
Aye, I noticed. But they're getting too much to handle. Him and his cronies. They started on young Henry, soon as he set foot on the courtyard.
What? Is that true, Henry?
It was nothing. Just a bit of a friendly brawl. They clearly had a skinful. I can understand it.
Well, I've sure as hell got no understanding for it. I hope they didn't hurt you.
Young Henry here gave Yurko a nice hammering.
Oh, that's no surprise. The fella can hardly stand upright most of the time.
You'd have to get up early to catch them sober. But they wasn't that drunk as to give Henry an easy fight.
Look here, lad. If you're such a champion, I'm sure you'd accept the challenge of an old man like myself.
It would be an honor, sir.
Excellent. Not afraid, eh? That's what I like to see. There's an abandoned pen along the path a bit. We'll stop off there and see what you're made of.
All right, sir. If you'll excuse me, I'll explain some things to the youngster here first. Wouldn't want no accidents happening.
So there will be a duel. But aren't we supposed to find a cart and the missing people?
So, we're here. Now, Liz, tell the youngster here
Hello,
what
Chris
you want.
Walkers. The game is awesome, actually. It works great for a new game. So I highly recommend it, and quests are quite nice. Definitely, I recommend that. Okay, so we will be dueling here.
All right, son. You're going to fight Lord Sameen. It'll be an honorable fight, so you better act accordingly. Hold on, Mo. I'll give you some gear for it.
What weapon will you give me?
What would you like?
Sword?
Don't get ahead of yourself, laddie. A sword belongs in noble hands. You can have my cudgel. It might be just a stick, but it's my stick, so careful with it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get your arse into the pen.
Okay.
So, young'un, are you ready?
All right, let's do it.
Ah. Ah.
And Chris, the second Kingdom Come is much easier than first one. The fight is much more easier. Okay, let's take a breath.
Take that.
Come here, son. Get over. What do you say, son?
Whew. You really gave me the runaround.
I'm no spring chicken, but I'm as spry as ever.
God's truth, sir. You didn't disgrace yourself, but I can see the young'un has spirit. Anyways, you can keep that old junk, Henry. Even my cudgel. But take care of the old fella. He might be just a piece of wood, but he saved my arse more than once.
I will, Captain.
And since you won, I've got something else for you as well. My shield.
Isn't that a bit too much, Gnarly?
Sir, my left shoulder's fucked anyway. I can't carry no shield.
True enough.
Thank you.
But we will be overloaded again. Can we even ride horse now? We cannot, of course. Oh shit. We should sell those axes. Okay. We don't want to throw that away. So I guess you have to throw away something else. That's quite expensive, but I guess we don't have much choice. Let's drop it. We still... Oh, I have an idea. We can move things to horse. Okay, let's pick that up. I forgot about it. So we need to press X. Oh, that's very useful. I forgot that we can do that. And we can fit a lot of gear in horseback, in horse saddles, so that's great. Okay, let's get on the horse. And we can follow. There is a lot of quality of life. Like we just press left out and we can just follow. The horse will follow the quest. Like we'll follow these two guys now, for example, or it can follow along the path, so you don't have to ride manually.
It ain't no abandoned pig pen.
You can't always choose your battleground, Gnarly. Whether it's a pig pen or an arena in Karlstein. It's the performance that counts. And while we're on the subject, where are you from, lad? It's clear you're not from Troskowitz.
I'm from Silver Skalitz, sir.
Aha! Now I understand why you're here. You're not the first one to flee here from the war.
I don't flee from a fight, sir. I have work here, and a lot of scores to settle.
You want to get revenge for what happened back home? That usually doesn't end well. You'd be better advised to find yourself a well-built girl, build a cottage, and visit the church and the tavern in turn. There's no helping the dead anyway.
That's nice advice, sir. Only women will tie you down, lad. Better to go and see a bit of the world. You're doing the right thing.
So we get to Troskowitz. Let's dismount.
So, we're in Troskowitz. What now, sir? Should I go to the bailiff and ask if he might have seen someone?
Well, that makes sense. But the young fella here should do it. If the bailiff sees you, he'll guess I'm in the village and come and bother me. And I'm really not in the mood today for any bombardment of complaints.
I understand, sir. All right, Henry. Run along to the rat house and inquire about that wagon.
And Henry, not a word about me. Are we clear?
As you wish, sir.
Dangerous, nice to go.
Oh, this way, I guess.
Don't worry. When's the last time you saw the bill?
I guess this is not the proper room. Maybe this. Yeah, there he is.
Master Bailiff, can I ask you about something?
Ask away, by all means. Wait now, aren't you that lad who's helping Radovan in the forge?
Yeah, that's me.
I heard his hired hands went missing.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here.
Ah, I was thinking they were driving awful fast with that cart.
You saw them?
I did, a few days back. They raced through the village in the early evening so fast, they were dropping sacks of charcoal.
Where were they headed?
Towards the east, to Apollonia on the road to Yichin. And you're looking for them?
I am indeed.
I'm glad to hear it. I heard there were goods for Semin on that cart, and I can do without that kind of trouble now, on account of the wedding, you know?
It seems you have a lot of concerns with that wedding, Master Bailiff.
Of course I do. I'm the father of the bride, after all. Although not everyone sees eye to eye with me. Lord Semin would be happier if I paid all the bills and left all the decisions up to him. Who's invited, what there'll be to eat and drink, entertainment, everything. It's not like I have a burning desire to deal with it, but if I'm going to pay for it...
I understand. But isn't it just that the Grooms family is more concerned about these things?
That's not it. I'll tell you what it is. It's because Lord Semine is a noble and I'm just a commoner. Only I've got coin. While he's trying to keep the wolf from the door in that piddling estate of his.
What should we choose?
You ought to calm down, Master Bailiff. That kind of talk can stir things up.
You're right, of course. It just makes me mad, though.
I understand. Do you know anything about Radovan's hired hands?
Only what I've told you. But to tell you the truth, I wouldn't mind if they never turned up again.
Why's that?
Well, they might look like butter wouldn't melt in their mouths, and Radovan praises them, but I know people. That pair have mischief in their eyes. I can tell.
That'll be all. Thanks.
Okay, game is saved, so we can keep going.
Well then, young man, how did it go?
They were spotted here, sir. Going to the east, towards Apollonia.
So the Yitchin? The bastards! And what about my goods?
Oh, they were driving so fast, it was falling off the cart.
The thieving scum. Let's hurry. To Yitchin.
Sir, I can send a message to the Yitchin captain of the guard.
Oh, it'll take too long. We'll go and get them ourselves.
Won't you be missing preparations for the wedding at home, sir?
I will. Praise Lord Jesus Christ. If I have to choose between riding to Yitchin and listening to Dorothy sing, I'll take Yitchin any time. Besides, there's a nice inn along the way, the Three Cats. We can spend the night there.
I remember that place, but I'm not sure, sir, if they'll let the two of us set foot inside the door.
Oh, gnarly, that was 15 summers ago. God knows if the place is even still standing.
True. Still, we'd better keep our eyes peeled. They might not have gone to Yitchin. They could have turned off somewhere. Or something could have happened. They might have been ambushed, maybe.
Will you give over with that? I'll bet my braves they weren't ambushed. More likely we'll find them boozing at the Three Cats.
That'd surely be the best outcome, if that old dive is still standing. Let's go, then.
Will there be fast travel or something? Or are we just following them along the path?
So, St. Anthony, which way now?
While you're praying to the patron saint of lost things, go and have a look along the road, Gnarly. And you, Henry, have a look to the left.
All right, sir. But don't forget, my eyesight ain't what it used to be.
Well, that's what we have the youngster for, isn't it? Off you go.
Okay, you have to dismount, I guess.
A sack of charcoal? That could have fallen off the cart.
Ave Maria. You silly doggy.
Can we speak with her though? I found something. Place of interest, I guess. Okay, let's get back.
You found anything, lad?
There's a sack of charcoal lying in the ditch to the left of the road. The bailiff said they were driving like the devil, so maybe it fell from the cart.
Oh, that makes sense. To the left it is, then. Gnarly! Back here!
We're
Where's
getting
my
close.
horse?
I can feel it in my bones,
Oh, there
sir.
it is.
You'll have the car back in no time.
I just hope we find the horses, too. Yarmilka here ain't the youngest, and I wouldn't want to drag it back home myself.
A nobleman in harness. We ain't ever had such a spectacle in these parts.
You might get to see it soon enough. The lords in this country have all gone to the dogs. Every low-born with a bit of coin builds a house in Kuttenberg while we live in squalor. Why do you reckon that is, lad? Nothing to say, lad? Well, I can't blame you. None of this would be happening if we had a king. And I mean a real one. Not Wenceslas or Sigismund. Oh, anywhere that's not ruled by a strong hand.
So these dialogues
all
are
sorts of
time
things
sensitive.
go wrong.
Especially
If you
when
don't
you've got
choose
Moravian
anything,
relatives eating you out of house and home.
they will just keep speaking. Okay.
Oh, hold up. This is strange. I don't see any cart tracks. What do you reckon, Gnarly?
I'm blind as a mole, sir. But it's all peculiar right now. Where the hell could that cart have vanished to?
Well, that's just it. They had nowhere to turn off.
I'll look up the road a bit. And you, Henry, have a look back along the road. Maybe it fell in a ditch somewhere. Who knows?
Very well, sir.
I've seen charcoal back here. I cannot examine it, so we just keep going. And there is a cart.
The blacksmith's cart. And someone went to a hell of a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Hey! I found the blacksmith's cart! Come here!
Well, now, here we have it. The blacksmith's cart.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Of course, the goods are gone. The bastards hauled it off to the rocks. That's clear. Well, we can't let them get away with it. We'll carry on, but on foot. My old Yarmilka would only break a leg there. And keep a sharp lookout. Something stinks here.
I told you, they got ambushed by them bastards that's on the rampage around here, sir.
Oh, be quiet. We still can't be sure of anything.
Apollonia.
I spent
Marika was headed somewhere around here. I could have the dog sniff her a scarf. Maybe he'll lead me somewhere.
God's truth, I ain't got only good memories of it. One time, got my leg stuck in a crevice a bit further on. Trapped there all night I was, shitting myself with fear. It wasn't till morning.
Let's
the
finish
folks
first
reported
quest for
whole
now.
Sabine was out looking for me.
I'm just gonna leave the marker here.
Hey, at least you came here as a kid. It still gives me the creeps here.
Why's that, sir? It's just some rocks, ain't it?
You'd sing a different tune if you'd had the rope maker's wife as a nanny when you were little. Now, she had some tales about this place. Headless horsemen, goblins, and white ladies. Every night, we'd gather by the hearth. The old woman would sit at her spinning wheel telling stories.
I'll tell you, Captain, there isn't much I'm afraid of.
I can hear somebody up there, but let's follow them.
Devils and holes to hell, with the fire crackling and the wind whistling outside the windows and the whirring of the spinning wheel. Wait a moment. Do you hear that?
I do. There's somebody there, sure enough.
Let's get closer.
They rolled around and came off far.
What do we do now? I heard more than two voices.
I used to clamber around here as a young lad. The girls from Slatigo used to come make a fire here and jump over it. And so's their underwear wouldn't catch fire. Sometimes they'd take it off.
That's nice, Gnarly, but I don't think it's scantily clad maidens we'll be running into here. So what's that got to do with anything?
Well, there's a nice view into the gorge from up there. We only have to go back a bit, and we can get up there nicely.
Right. Henry, what are you waiting for? This is just the kind of thing we took you along for.
Sure, sir. With a bit of luck, there might be some girls there, too.
I could do without girls with voices like that. Now get going.
Okay, where are we going? This way?
I was. Stumbled in it. In the forest chapel by Bodirad.
I think not. I think this way, yeah.
Drunken old fool who claims he was a priest. He can't even quote one psalm.
Don't you think he'd have a better nickname than Stumble if he was a priest?
Those definitely aren't the blacksmith's
Hey,
hands.
it ain't his fault. What's wrong with his legs?
What's wrong with his legs is they can't stay away from
Okay,
the
so
tavern.
we scouted.
You two don't
Let's
know
get back to the captain.
So how's it look, Sonny? How many?
I saw 3. And they don't look like Radovan's hands.
And what about my goods?
I didn't see them. It looked more like a patrol. I reckon there might be more of them hereabouts.
Seems we can't avoid a fight. I hope you're ready, Henry.
Sure am, sir.
I wouldn't worry about Henry, sir. He showed his mettle and training. So, how are we gonna do it? Do you just want to charge them, sir?
What else do you suggest?
Okay.
Someone could go back up top and try to take one of them down with an arrow before we charge them. There's a good view of the camp from up there.
Good idea, Henry. And I see you're equipped for it, too. Climb up top, and as soon as you shoot the first time, we'll charge them. And make sure you don't hit one of us.
Right you are, Captain.
Okay, so we just have to shoot them. He leveled up Vitality.
I'd have nothing to do with a wench like that. It ain't
Okay, let's equip better bolt.
like having a pair like that. She might be hexed, or maybe a witch.
You see hexes everywhere. It ain't...
We're gonna... Now for another.
Okay. Let's talk.
Hey!
Oh, this day took it out of me, and no mistake.
And it ain't over yet, sir. Your goods ain't here. And none of them bastards look like the blacksmith's hands. Am I right, Henry?
Hard to say. I've never actually seen them. But I don't think it was them.
Me neither. But right past that peak is another good camping spot.
You think this was a patrol?
It makes sense. But I don't want to go assuming the worst. We might have just run into them bandits by chance.
Yeah, well, you were right, as always. Let's go, then. Are you ready, Henry?
Give me a moment.
Hurry up, lad.
We have to loot. Of course. Okay, let's just take most expensive and the lightest things. Not taking that. Okay, let's pick up weapons as well. Let's pick up the shield. And let's loot the camp. I'm stealing here. Another chest. Okay, and I guess that's it. We can keep going.
We can get going. That's just grand. Let's go then.
I thought we had everything clear, Venser. You tried to fuck with me, so until we ride out, you're gonna stick right there and keep your mouth shut.
We did everything you asked. We got the blacksmith cart and the goods.
Horse shit. You tried to fuck me. That bastard cousin of yours owned up to it.
It was his idea. I wanted nothing to do with it.
Make no difference to me, Venser. You vouched for the crooked fucker. So now, it's on you. Actually, you could consider yourself lucky. If you hadn't saved my ass that time in Colleen, I'd have goat ear skin you alive.
Bastards. You can't trust anyone in these parts. Get ready, Gnarly. We are going to parley.
Like that time with the Shani, sir?
Yes, exactly.
Only there was more of us that time, and less of them.
Oh, don't worry, there won't be a problem. They're just common thieves. Besides, I'll take young Henry with me.
What, me?
And if they're still feeling brave, you get to try out that new plaything of yours.
Ahem, gentlemen, I'm obliged to you for looking after my goods, but I'll take them back now. Just hand them over and I'll let you go.
Oh, you must be from Samin, sir. Of course you can have everything back. Just as long as you ask nicely, eh? Well, how about we do things differently? You lay down your weapons, and we can all have a nice little chat. I mean, I don't intend to go murdering local lords. I just want your coin.
That's very noble of you, sir.
What are you gaping at? At them!
So we have a fight.
At them! Another man! You should have fucking stayed out of it! Come on, man!
Okay, one is down.
Blue blood! Yeah!
Got him! He's done
Is that the best you can do?
Go what you make.
It's a wonder you're still standing.
He's at it. They got what they deserved, the fuckers. Henry! Hey, Henry! Are you listening? Come here!
Quiet.
What now?
One of them bastards fled into the rocks. Chase him down and bring him back.
Did you see which way he went?
No, I had other things on my hands. Besides, you're the one who's supposed to keep watch.
But they'd taken him captive. What use would he be to us?
Are you deaf? Didn't you hear what they said? They took him captive because he wanted to drive off with the load. They fucked over Radovan, fucked over his lordship, and wanted to fuck over that bandit too. They were in cahoots. Only the thief wanted to rob the thieves. And they deserve the same punishment, if not more.
I'll go and track him then.
Great. Hurry.
I didn't want to nick the car, honest.
Okay, where does she went? Where does he went? Oh, we have a marker, nice. So probably somewhere here. There he is.
I've got you now, Venser. You've nowhere to run to. Yield.
Well, why the fuck would I? It's just you against me. Besides, if I do yield, it's the rope for me anyway.
Let's train
Who
our
knows what they'll do
speech.
to you? You might just get a whipping.
For robbing Semine, that old miser. He'll have me strung up from the nearest tree. I'd be better off jumping off the cliff.
Hey, I saw you cozying up with Gules. Seems to me he trusts you pretty much.
What? He wanted to skin me alive.
But he didn't.
What's that got to do with anything, anyway?
Well, I'd say you have a way with the nobles. People trust you. You just say it was the rashness of youth. Pour ashes on your head, and they'll be lenient. You'll tell Lord Semine it was a youthful folly, eat crow, and that'll be that.
Convince his lordship? I'm not sure.
Well, either you give it a try, or we fight it out, or you jump.
Although, Ma always said I could talk my way out of anything. For sure. I'm better at it than fighting with strangers or diving headfirst off a cliff. All right. But only if you'll put in a good word for me. You'll tell them that I gave him up right away. And I don't know, well, the face of the Virgin Mary appeared in the clouds?
You got it. But I'll try and think up something better than the Virgin Mary.
All right.
We have succeeded, that's nice.
I've got a prisoner for you, sir.
Excellent. It all worked out quite well in the end. Gnarly will take care of this scum.
What about Gules?
He caught a few good hits, but he's alive. We'll take him with us. I need to have a strong word with him. You did a good job, youngster. You've got heart. And so you don't say I had you clamoring over these rocks for nothing. Here's something for you.
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me, you deserved it. And now, let's get that accursed cart back to Semine. Want to ride? We'll go via Troskowitz. We can drop you off there, and you won't have far to Tarkov. You ought to report back to Radovan as soon as possible about what happened with his hands.
What's going to happen with that pair?
You mean Radovan's hands? We'll see. The one that ran for it, it's clear with him. The other fellow was tied up, so who knows what went down. Maybe he was innocent. Gnarly'll have a word with him, and we'll see what he tells us.
Sir, Venser surrendered because I promised to put in a good word for him.
Well, it's nice that you promised him, but I'm the one who'll decide on the fate of that scum, and it's quite clear to me.
All right. Could you wait a while? I'd better just check that I haven't lost anything while running around here.
All right, but make it quick. I was happy to get out of Sameen for a while, but now I'm looking forward to being back at my own fireside.
Okay, let's loot everything then. Shall we? And the weapons on the ground. I don't think so. Should we eat? No, we don't have to eat right now. There should be a chest somewhere. Here it is. Okay, let's take everything. Any more? Maybe here. Oh, that's empty. So I guess we can get back with them. Let's see.
Is that offer of a ride still open?
Sure, if you want.
A ride would be great. My legs are sore.
Wait until you're my age. Well, let's get going.
We have free fast travel. Okay, we can
I didn't do
dismount.
nothing wrong, I swear. It's old Vence's fault. It was him who said we'll sell the carts.
Where are we? Troskowitz.
It weren't like that at all. We shook on it. But on the way, you had the idea we'd keep it.
What?
I'm not supposed to
Leave it out, you two.
dismount yet.
One way or another, you wanted to fuck me up. Doesn't matter whose idea it was.
Thief robbing a thief? What a world.
I'm still a nobleman, if you don't mind. So I'm not a thief. I'm a robber baron.
A thief's a thief.
Where are you taking us?
To Sameen, where his lordship will hear you out and decide what to do with you.
I hope you realize you can't just execute me.
It depends. By rights, I should send a plea to some court to decide if we can behead you. But in these shitty times, nobody will give a toss. Parchment's dear, and ink ain't free either. So as far
Can I
as
jump
I'm
on it?
concerned,
I don't think
I'd
so.
happily risk it and knock your head off without permission.
I see how the law is respected here.
Ha! Are you yanking my pizzle? You're a fine one to talk about law.
And what will happen to us?
If Lord Seming's in a good mood, he'll try to find out whose idea it was.
It definitely wasn't mine.
You're such a rat, Frenzy.
On the other hand, when I hear you lot going on and on, I reckon he might not give a damn.
I'm innocent. I swear I'm a Marcel.
Is that supposed to soften my heart? Every man should care. I guy dragged to the gallows swore on his mother. Nobody with any decency would risk his mother's immortal soul, even if he was as pure as the driven snow. But this bastard doesn't think twice about his soul. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Captain's right. Only the lowest of the low swears on his mother.
That's right! You always were a piece of shit, Francie. No scruples.
Well, ain't it grand to have you here to explain everything? Now shut your gobs, the three of you. Don't want you poisoning the air with the shit you spout.
Jesus Christ be praised.
So we have to go on foot, I guess. I dismounted too early from that cart, and I cannot go back. Let's try to sell.
Right, we're in Troskowitz. This is where you get off, Henry.
Thanks a lot, Captain.
Don't forget to go and tell Radovan what happened, so we can stop worrying.
Will do.
And drop by Sameen sometime. You may be wet behind the ears still, but you're a laugh to have around.
Wet behind the ears? You're a bit young for that kind of talk, Captain.
Ah, if only.
Okay. We meant to get off here anyway. So let's sell stuff and let's go report.
Was möchtest du, mein Freund?
What do you have for sale?
Okay, how much does he has? 378. Okay. Oh no, I don't want to buy, I want to sell. Let's keep that arrows. I'm gonna put them into my chest. Selling 1 for 2. And let's sell spoiled food. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, we have let's keep all that. We can sell those books. Okay. I did not keep an eye on the selling price, so we went way over. So what is most expensive now? I guess this one. Okay, now it looks better. Let's haggle.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Warum nicht?
Is this enough?
That's quite a sum. Lower your price a bit and we'll make a deal. Sehr gut. I can agree to that. Das war ein gutes Geschäft. Auf Wiedersehen. Wie geht's, mein Freund?
Can we sell straight from the horse?
Show me your
Let's
wares.
see. Sell. No, we can't.
Wie schade.
Let's
Stop that whistling. You're behaving like a child.
Where's my horse? Oh, there he is, and let's transfer all this stuff. I guess all what's not stolen.
Was wünschst du?
I'll have a look at the wares.
Okay, sell. We are keeping that. That's stolen, so I won't sell that here. Okay, I think that's all his money.
Gut, versuchen wir's. Why? You'll convince me with that price? Du wirst sicher zufrieden sein. Bis bald.
And let's see if he
What do
has
you have for
any
sale?
hair Paris. Materials, no, maybe foot. He has no herbs. Maybe in here. Oh, we have a small garden. So maybe we can find herb Paris here. That dandelion, cornfay. Can't pick that up. Hey, bright. Come lane. There is no herb Paris here.
Greetings.
Was willst du?
What do you have for sale?
He has some dried herb Paris. And it's not too expensive, so let's haggle.
Pleasure doing business. Take care.
Oh, actually, we buy that without haggling. So let's start alchemy. Oh, come on. And we have to make a lullaby. I'm getting sleepy. Okay, we need oil. And one of each herb. Okay, prepare. Where is oil? Okay, we add poppy, boil for 1 turn, add thistle and boil for 1 turn. Okay. Poppy. Thistle. Okay, and what we do next? Grind herb Paris and add to the cauldron. Okay, herb Paris, grind. Add and pour. And we have succeeded, and we have 3 strong lullaby potions, so that's enough. Okay, let's get back to blacksmith. Do I need to eat? No, but I will feed my dog.
Here, Mutt!
Let's get on the horse. And we ride. We have some more quests here, but I'm not going there yet. I'm not taking more quests right now. I'm going to report this quest.
Go!
Small fence. Oh, come on. Go through the gates. Okay, dismount.
So, job done. The cart was found and driven to Lord Semin's courtyard.
Whew. That's a relief. And what happened to that pair of idiots?
It turned out they tried to rob you.
Oh, they did they?
Aye. They plotted with some robber baron called Gules and brought the cart to him.
The bastards. I should have realized they were a bit too keen on work. And how did you get the cart back?
Well, I went to Semine, and they were wondering there too where the wagon got to. So we rode out to look for it. Me, Lord Semine, and his captain, Gnarly.
Well, God's nails. And the three of you tracked them down? The whole band?
That's right. They were hiding in Apollonia, along with the carts and the goods.
Indeed. Where else? The bastards. And what about my hands?
I'm not sure. Lord Semine took them and Gules to his courtyard. We'll see how he deals with them.
I'd know what to do with them.
Don't worry. I don't think Lord Semine will let them off lightly.
Anyway, the main thing is the cart turned up. I'd be in a right mess if it didn't.
No doubt.
And you've earned a reward for your trouble. I've got just the thing for you. Some mercenary once had his cuirass repaired here, but never came back for it. Who knows what happened to him? So now it's yours. It's been through a bit, but it'll still serve for a while.
Thanks. It'll come in handy. And have you got another job for me?
Young Lord Semine's wedding is coming up, and it's got my head spinning. Look, you must have seen Agnes, the bailiff's daughter, when you were in Troskowitz. What do you think of her?
Well, young Semine is marrying her, isn't he? Why would I have my eye on her?
Don't pretend. A statue of a saint would have his eye on her. Looks ain't everything, though. She's got such a sharp tongue on her. I almost feel sorry for young Semine. And how about you, lad? Have you got some lass waiting in Sasau?
Yeah. And I hope she'll wait. Her name's Teresa. Her uncle owns a mill on the river in Ratai.
A girl from the mill? You want to watch out for them types. You might get caught up in devilry, lad. A wedding's a serious business. You're not just getting a bride, but a whole family. So you have to show them you're a man who's worth it. All the more so when you're noble-born. Old Semine wants a special sword forged for his son's wedding present.
Excellent. So what are we waiting for? Should we get to work?
Hold your horses. It can't be any old steel. This has to be a first-class job.
A blade of first-class steel?
That's right. And that's just the problem.
Ah, I see. We don't have any welded steel for that kind of sword, do we?
God's nails. You really know your stuff, youngster. And you're right. We don't have the steel for a strong sword that won't break.
I'd like to know where you're going to get your hands on some welded steel.
Relax, lad. I've got it all figured out, as it happens. There's this old hermit called Ambrose, living in Apollonia.
And he can pray for us?
God's nails, let me finish talking. The word is, he was fighting heathens years ago in faraway Andalusia. And folks say they saw this interesting broken sword in his hut. From the description, it seems our peculiar hermit has a real Toledo blade.
Welded Spanish steel? There's nothing better for a sword.
See now? You do understand. But there's a catch.
Naturally.
They say that Ambrose the Hermit has changed a lot recently. People from far and wide used to go to him for remedies and blessings. But now he won't see no one. I even heard he made a pact with the devil. And there have been other strange goings-on.
What strange goings-on?
I heard something in the tavern about some apparition. But that's all I know.
Where can I find the hermit?
Do I look like someone who goes to a hermit for advice? I know he has a hut somewhere in Apollonia. But you'll have to ask the Troskowitz womenfolk if you want to know more.
With the devil? Why would the hermit make a pact with the devil?
No idea. It might just be old wives' tales.
Right. I'll try to find out more about the Hermit's sword. But in return, you'll get me invited to Semin's wedding.
If it means so much to you, why not? Come and see Betty from the Troskowitz tavern. She knows all the gossip. She'll definitely tell you more about the Hermit. But Henry, if there's any truth in that pact with the devil, don't get caught up in it. The best sword in the world isn't worth eternal damnation.
Okay, game is saved. And we will finish the game for today. And we'll see. We will continue tomorrow. Thank you for watching and see you next time.